What's up, family? Trail here, and during the middle of the day, and we have some good news from the White House. We have some good news for the former President Donald Trump, and we have some bad news for him as well, which pretty much evens out, right? Also, there is some good news regarding gas prices, as we have seen the price drop over the last 40 days. Yes, that is definitely some good news. And last but not least, guys, did Americans realize that they received a $100 raise? I've got the details for you in just a moment, but real quick, don't forget how much a simple press of the like button does for this video and for this channel. And also, guys, I'm trying to reach 100,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So if you could, help a brother out, okay? But anyways, go ahead right now, subscribe to the channel, and let's jump into the video. Well, guys, we have some good news out of Washington, and that is because the First Lady, Jill Biden, has now officially tested negative for COVID-19, which means that this is the second test of negativity. It means that she can now end her isolation. Now, previously, Jill Biden was tested positive back on Tuesday for COVID-19, in which she was experiencing some very mild symptoms. And also, she ended up getting one of those new dosages of the Provoxalid. I forgot the name of it. But anyways, guys, she is doing much better now, and she is ready to go back to work once again. So this is definitely some good news for the First Lady, Jill Biden. We definitely don't want anything to happen to the president nor the First Lady of this country. So that is some good news. Also, guys, out of Washington today, we do have Dr. Anthony Fauci is retiring in December. Yes, the face of the government's COVID-19 pandemic response has served as the director of National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Disease since 1984. So we definitely want to give kudos to him. So yes, he said in a statement that he is going to be stepping down from his role as the director, and this is going to happen sometime in December. He announced this information today on Monday that he is leaving the government in order to pursue the next chapter of his career. And you can see right here the retweet from Jake Tapper of CNN. And yes, guys, this is definitely some huge news out of Washington, because Dr. Fauci, who has served in government for more than half a century, was the face of the government's COVID-19 pandemic response. Thanks to the power of science and investments in research and innovation, the world has been able to fight deadly diseases and help save lives around the globe. But anyways, guys, also in the news today, yes, the stock market is not doing so good, because the stock market is down about 600 points today. Yes, this started late on Sunday night, and in which this is going to be the worst day since June, as the market's summer rally ends up failing. Now, it says right here that the Dow Jones fell about 600 points on Monday, and on pace for this worst day since June, as its summary rally fizzles out and fears of aggression interest rate hikes return back to Wall Street. So again, guys, we do expect to hear from the Fed sometime later this week, in which they could potentially raise the rates once again. Now, we don't know whether it's going to be 3/4 of a point or a full point, but we should have more information coming later this week. I will keep you guys posted as usual. Also, guys, did Americans realize that they received a $100 raise? Yes, guys, I don't think many people actually realize that. But according to this article, guys, it says that, look, next time you stop at a gas station, think of it as a $100 a month tax cut, or maybe a $100 per month raise. Now, the steady drop in gas prices over the last few months have turned into an unexpected form of economic stimulus, coming at a time when the Federal Reserve is trying to cool the economy and battle rising prices with higher interest rates. Now, since hitting a record of $5.02 per gallon of gas on June the 14th, the national average price for regular gas is down about $1.10, or also known as 22%, which is around $3.92, according to AAA. That average has now fallen for 67 consecutive days. Since the typical U.S. household uses about 90 gallons of gas per month, the $1.10 drop in prices equals a savings of $98.82. In turn, this is about a $100 savings per month. Now, the impact of the extra cash could be a substantial boost to the economy that is showing signs of consumers pulling back on purchases, non-essential items such as clothing, electronics, and household goods. But major retailers including Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and Gap are cutting prices on their items after consumers shifted to more spending on food and gasoline. And that pullback in consumer spending is one reason why many observers are now forecasting a recession, since consumer spending accounts for nearly 3/4 of the U.S. economic activity. So again, guys, we are definitely excited about this huge savings that we are actually receiving right now, which equates to around $98 per month or $100. So we definitely hope that this continues in the same direction, in which we can receive another $100 for the month of August and for the month of September. But maybe, guys, maybe I'm just praying too hard. Maybe it won't happen, guys. But anyways, all we can do is be hopeful that the gas prices continue to come down here soon. But we do have some good information also coming from the White House in regards to the energy sector, in which they are saying that the U.S. will see record oil production next year, citing President Biden's tapping millions of barrels of oil from the U.S. reserves to lower the gas prices. So this guy here, guys, is some very positive news, because if he does that, this could also help with the gas prices continuing to go down again. But anyways, guys, the White House Energy Secretary Jennifer Granholm on Sunday said that the U.S. will hit record oil production sometime next year. Granholm said that Russia's invasion of Ukraine shook the global market, and to make up for the loss of Russian oil, Granholm said that the Biden had released millions of barrels of oil from the strategic reserves. Secretary Jennifer said that, look, we are at a whim, if you will, of what happens globally. However, this president has moved in dramatic ways to increase supplies by releasing 1 million barrels per day from our strategic petroleum reserve, as well as calling on our domestic producer as well as our international producers. And that's what she told Fox News on Sunday. In a statement, she said that, look, we will be at a record amount of production next year in 2023. So again, guys, if this happens, this could drive the price of oil and the price of gas at the pumps down even more. And hopefully, guys, we can return to the prices that we saw earlier this year. I sure hope so, guys. Would you guys agree? Do you hope so as well? But anyways, guys, the Energy Secretary is definitely optimistic about the gas prices, and she believes that with these efforts that they are putting in place right now, is definitely going to make the gas prices much favorable to consumers over the next 4 months or so. But anyways, guys, hopefully, like I said, and I will continue to keep you guys updated as usual. Moving on, guys. Hey, in regards to the former president Donald Trump, we did receive some information that came out on Sunday, in which it states that so far there has been no evidence of any political motivation behind the FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago, according to Liz Cheney, which is a representative of Republican Wyoming. But anyways, guys, the representative Liz Cheney said that there are no political motivation in carrying out the FBI search of the former President Donald Trump's resort home in Palm Beach, Florida. She said that, look, I've seen no evidence that there has any political motivation. And she told ABC News when she was asked about the particular raid. Now, on the heels of her congressional primary loss, Cheney said that she will work with bipartisan political leaders to ensure that the former President Donald Trump never holds the nation's highest office again. So guys, even though she lost her primary running in her home state, she is still fighting against the former president, Donald Trump. And she says that she wants to take everybody down with him. Everybody that was guilty in forming this fraud, all these lawmakers that were fighting and saying that the election was stolen, she has a right. She has a right to do this, guys. And yes, that is exactly what she said that she is going to be doing over the next year or so. So again, guys, former President Donald Trump still has an uphill battle in regards to the fraud charges, as well as his CFO of the Trump organization just admitted to fraud as well. So he has a lot of legal issues going on right now, that whether or not the former President Donald Trump will be indicted in regards to any of these charges, well, we still don't know yet, guys. We still don't know. But as we've seen in the past, guys, he has pretty much gotten off of every single thing that he has been accused of so far. But will he get out of these new things? We don't know, guys. I will keep you guys up to date. And also, guys, we do have a recent poll that was by NBC News. And yes, this particular poll says that about 57% of voters say that the investigations against the former President Donald Trump should actually continue. Now, I don't know if this particular poll was predominantly looking at Republicans or either Democrats, but this is exactly what this particular poll says right now. Now, it does say that ahead of the midterm elections, the GOP leads in congressional preference, but the Democrats are catching up with enthusiasm. Now, this is all because of the new laws that the Democrats have just recently passed, especially the Inflation Reduction Act that was signed by President Biden last week. So that is giving the Democrats some enthusiasm and some momentum right now, but will it be enough? Yes, it says right here that a clear majority of American voters believe that the various investigations into the alleged wrongdoings by the former President Donald Trump should continue, according to a national NBC News poll conducted after the FBI searched Trump's Florida home and recovered documents marked as top secret. Now, the poll also shows a dissatisfied public, with 3/4 of the voters saying that the country's headed in the wrong direction. A record of 58% who say that the America's best years are behind it, and 61% who say that they're willing to carry a protest sign for a day because they're so upset right now. They are so upset with the government and the way that they have been running this country, especially as the current administration as well as the previous administration. But anyways, guys, it says that politically for Joe Biden and the Democrats, the news is not all bad, said Democratic pollster Jeff Horrod of Hart Research Associates, who conducted this survey with Republican pollster Bill McInturff of Public Opinion Strategies. Now, the NBC News poll was conducted between August the 12th and August the 16th during a period for Donald Trump when the FBI searched the former president's Florida home, when Trump attorney and ally Rudy Giuliani revealed that he is the target in the probe of alleged election interference in Georgia, and as the former Trump business executive pleaded guilty to tax fraud. So like I said, guys, Donald Trump has a lot of things going on right now. I don't know if he can withstand all of this, guys, but he is definitely fighting back on each and every one of those. But again, guys, what do you think? What do you think about this poll? Do you believe that the investigations into the former President Donald Trump should continue? Or do you think that this is all a hoax? Do you think that this is all driven by the Democrats only and no Republicans whatsoever? Let me know down below in the comment section, guys. I'm curious to see how you guys feel about this NBC poll right here. But anyways, guys, hey, I hope all this information in this video was helpful to you today. Well, anyways, guys, hey, that's all I have for you today. But if you enjoyed today's content and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's totally free. And if you like today's video, then go ahead and hit the like button for us. It really helps out this channel, as well as it tells YouTube to share this video with others. But anyways, guys, I appreciate you guys stopping by and watching, and I hope to see you on the next video. Peace.